Hello folks, how you guys doing? It is I, Deadman Apollo, your favorite radiant skeleton. Wait, that wasn't right. I'm supposed to say, the most radiant skeleton in the world. Yes, that's what I was supposed to say. Oh man, I forgot my own line. 1 second, I just had a very last second idea. And I think I'm just gonna have the little one join us today. Yeah. The little one, he will join us today. We will draw together. Let's make him a little bit smaller. There we go. How's this? How's this? We have two of us today here to draw with us. Let's see. Yola Vaz, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Valera, how are you doing on this? How are you guys doing on this fine Saturday? You know, I haven't really been using this this drawing pad too much lately. Well, I have been drawing these skeletons recently. Just a couple of hours ago, I drew Yura Rikudo in a skeleton form. Let me show you guys. Yeah, I drew Yura Rikudo in skeleton form, and because it's her birthday today, and I'm acquainted with her, so I decided to just, you know, draw this. And I think it came out well. This one really, it was the most difficult one so far, because Yura's design is very complicated around the neck area, to say the least. So she was a little bit of a challenge because of the lack of neck, you see. She's a dulhan, so she doesn't have a neck. But it was fun to draw. I drew it yesterday while watching Yola's stream. And it turned out pretty well, in my opinion. Blue Fire, you did great. Thank you. I like how it turned out as well. At a moment there, I was doom posting in my head. I was like, oh man, this is gonna turn out so bad. It's gonna be terrible. But when I started shading it, it ended up looking great. Let me show you when I started thinking it's gonna be terrible. Right, I took the screenshot and sent it to Negi. And I was telling him, oh, it's gonna be so, I don't feel it, I don't know, it's not gonna be great. But it ended up being pretty good. Oh shit, this is naked Yura, don't look. Rare naked skeleton. Blue Fire, you did great, thank you. Oh man, but yeah, today we're gonna draw a little bit. Let's see, I found these calligraphy brushes that I'm kind of enjoying drawing with, so I thought we could do a little bit of calligraphy. You know, it's not real calligraphy, but I like how it reacts to pen pressure. So I thought we could draw some stuff. There's also one emote that I want to make back in Photoshop, because yesterday in my Discord I was thinking, hey, I really need an emote of myself holding a heart, and sorry, my throat, of me holding a heart, so I'm gonna draw one of those too. So I thought that would be very fun. For those who want to join the Discord, by the way, there's the link. Yeah, I made it recently. Let's see. Yeah, I also have it in the description of the video, so come join it. Come join it, we'll have fun in there. We've already had a bunch of cool moments. For example, a discussion led to Glenn's, one of the members in the Discord, drawing this for me. Let's see. Let's put it up. This. We were talking about Koseki Bijo, and it kind of just... it went off the screen. Hold on. It went off the screen. Let me bring it back. How do I just transform fit to screen? Oh, there we go. Wow, you could do that? I didn't know that. He ended up drawing this. And then my other viewer, Plucc, drew this, which is the thumbnail art right now. She didn't want me to credit her on Twitter, but I credited her on the description here without a link. Yeah. Apparently, she doesn't want her Twitter to be linked to VTubers, which I get. I understand that. But I was thinking, let's make that emote first. Let's move over to Photoshop, because in the end, I am more comfortable with Photoshop than Clip Studio Paint. So for this, we're just gonna... Some people are shy, that's okay. Yeah, I understand it too. For example, I wouldn't want people at my work knowing I watch anime and stuff. What was the what was the canvas I had for emotes? Hold on. Somewhere around here, I do have the emote file. This is oh shit. This is what's so annoying about me, cause I forget where I save things. Emotes, right? It's in the emote folder, obviously. Okay, so this is my emote file. This is where I just have everything. This is where I had the bed. I made the bed sheet for Sleeping Apollo, which, in my opinion, is adorable. One of the cutest. It was always my dream to have a comfy Apollo. But today, we're gonna make Apollo holding a heart, and I'm wondering which one, because all of those emotes are based off of little guy over here. So I'm wondering which face would be best for this. I took a couple of screenshots of him a while back. I'm looking through my folders at the moment. Let's see. I think a neutral happy face works, right? Do I have a neutral happy face? I don't. I just have one. Actually, I do. I do. It's an ancient one. Of him with a Pikmin flower on, but... Where did it go? Shit. I lost track of him. I dragged them into the layers, but I lost track of... Wait, what's happening? There might be a setting that I am... There we go. So if I have him here, I'm gonna have to draw in some details myself. My keyboard is all the way over there because I have this big drawing pad in the way. So I'm pressing the wrong buttons when I'm trying to press the macros. Okay, let's see. We can flip him like this a little bit. I'm gonna draw his hands and stuff manually. So I think having it kind of like this is good. Let's make another layer. We're gonna draw the heart. What color should the heart be? I guess blue? We'll see. We can toy around with the color of the heart. And then I need the brush tool. We need to make it a size that matches the brush stroke here. So a cool trick I was taught a while back, if I can remember the macro for it. Oh god, what was it? What? There we go. If you hold down Alt and left click, you can manually adjust the size of the brush itself. So let's make it around the same size as this. Alright, this is good. So let's make it more normal resolution again, and there we go. Now we can draw the heart. We need to match the outline of the heart with his thing. Okay, well, right now the heart is kind of going to be hard to see with Apollo in the way, so let's make him a little bit transparent. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm having trouble envisioning this. Hold on. I'm not an artist, by the way, if it wasn't obvious enough. Too big, too big. Perhaps I should use a reference. Let me just finish this tea before it gets too cold. Alright, I finished it. I woke up. I was supposed to start streaming this at 9 p.m. my time, but I woke up really late today. I had a lot of trouble just falling asleep in general. I don't know why. It was just one of those days. And so I ended up waking up a little bit later than I wanted. And I couldn't start this on time. And I thought, instead of just starting the stream feeling pretty bad, I may as well just delay it by half an hour. I needed my tea and stuff. I'm having a little bit of a trouble envisioning this. Let's grab the shape tool and look for a couple of shapes. You can't see it though. What the hell? Tea is healing. It really is. Window, Photoshop. It's weird because I'm right clicking and you guys aren't seeing the menus that are appearing. It could work if I do desktop capture, but I don't want to do desktop capture. Well, now this happened. Now you see my previous projects. Automatic. Oh well. You guys will just have to not see when I right click and get a bunch of options, but I'm looking at a couple of legacy shapes here. And I'm trying to look for a heart. Because a pre-made heart is better than any heart that I could make. I do want to eventually ask a professional artist to make some proper emotes for me. Here's a heart. There we go. Now we have one. Oh, it's black though, but that's fine. We can just change the color in a bit. We'll flip it like this. And maybe make it a bit harder, so smaller, so that most of the heart is visible. Oh, but then we run into a problem. Cause look at that, Apollo. Oh no, I would have to redraw it too much if I did that. Let's change the color for now. We'll make it blue. It's a temporary color, so we're not gonna keep it that way. It's hard using my macros when my keyboard isn't in the usual position. I've got this gigantic drawing tablet in the way. Let me just tie my hair up, my imaginary hair. Right, it also needs a stroke. An outline, I mean. Photoshop calls it stroke, so... but I don't want it inside, I want it to be outside. How do I do that? Well, let's just go to blending options instead. There we go. Give it the same color as Apollo's thing. But how many pixels wide is this supposed to be? Let me check the brush size. It's 20 pixels. Oh, I thought it was 10. 20 pixels. While I haven't been drawing for that long, well, you know Photoshop way better than I do. Yeah, I haven't been drawing for that long, but I've been using Photoshop for years. So I'm very comfortable around this pro. Oh shit, what happened? What happened? I'm very comfortable around this app at the very least. Oh, I did something. Huh, I accidentally figured out how to wrap a piece of text around a shape. So I want to resize the heart a little bit. Should we make it bigger like this? Or should we make Apollo smaller? Yeah, I think making him smaller works better in this context. But I'm kind of not happy with his expression. Yeah, now I get what my problem is with this. I am not happy with his expression. So let's try something else. I'm gonna copy this one that I used for Sleeping Apollo, and we're gonna do some tricks. We're gonna do some tricks. So here we have Sleeping Apollo. Let's make it slightly smaller. And then we are going to flip his eyes. This is gonna need some manual redrawing, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and select the outlines of this eye and then flip it like this. Yeah, looks great. And then of course we are gonna fill in the background so we don't see the old eye anymore. Wow, that looked great. Let's yeah, I'm gonna have to paint over this part and get rid of the other eye so that I can copy this one and put it over here. For that, I'm gonna have to zoom in a little bit more. And to match the curvature of his hair here, I'm gonna have to use the pen tool. Just make sure everything lines up. This is kind of hard because the eye has the same color as his hair. Make sure to make him blush. Oh, you're right. You're so right, Plucc. Let's see how this looks. Make selection. Wait, did I anti-alias that? Make selection. It's anti-alias. Good. And then select inverse. With this, it'll only affect the parts that are marked outside of it. So I'm just gonna get rid of this eye. And hopefully it'll look good. It's not quite perfect. If you can see here, there's a little bit of a dent. I'm not happy with this. Let's redo it. My selection needs to be a bit smoother than this. So let's start from over here and go down here. Let's see, this should be okay. Nope, it is not okay. Stuff like this is always a little bit tricky when you have to do it by the eye. Make selection, select inverse. There we go, now we can try again. I'm not using the drawing pad at the moment because it doesn't need it. Drawing tablet. Alright, this is fine, I suppose. We'll see how it looks once I put the eye on the other side. Oh right, the eye needs to line up perfectly. 1 second. I'm just gonna draw a clean line. Line tool. Change the color of this. It doesn't matter what color it is. I just need the eyes to be aligned properly. And then get rid of. Also need to get rid of the white over here. Just delete it like this and it should be fine. Okay, it's okay if it overlaps a little bit with the hair because we're gonna fix that in just a moment. Alright, let's see how this looks. Looks alright. Now to fix this. Instead of erasing it, I'm just gonna do it like this. Make this 10 pixels wide and I guess use the pen for this one. Yeah, now it blends in perfectly. How's this? Is this good? It's a giant heart. And we're gonna change the color of it soon. Make him blush, right? Hold on. We're gonna make him blush. I'm gonna take a lazy root here and I'm not gonna draw the blush in manually. Hold on, I believe I saved some blush PNGs a while back. There we go. I think his left eye is tilted slightly, so the eyes should follow a curve, not a straight line. Oh, tashkani. By left eye, do you mean this one? Our left or his left? The right eye's outer corner should be... Okay, so his left. Alright, let's fix it. Oh, our left. Okay. The original eye. Oh, you're right! Like so. And then we'll adjust this one to match. Did I mess something up here? Hold on. Yes, let's do that again. Because I did draw over the other one, so let's just adjust it real quick. Like so. You're right. You're so right, Plucc. Right eye slightly too high? Alright, we shall fix it. Oh, it moved the entire thing. How about this? That is a lot better. That is so much better. Oh my god. Instead of drawing over the eye, on the eyes layer, I'm just gonna draw it right here. So that it's on a separate layer. There we go. That's much better. Now we need to give him a blush. And then we'll switch over, or change the color of the heart itself. I think a normal colored heart might be better for him. Is that too powerful? I feel like these two are too spread apart, so let's split them into 2 different blushes. Cool. Now let's delete the original one. On this one, now we have 2 different ones that we can play with. Yeah, they're separated now. Put one here and put one there. Faces are really difficult because the human brain is so used to processing them. So true. For this art style, probably simple squiggle blush. Probably. I have another one too. I have this one. It's got a bit of an ooh face on it. An ooh face. But let's see what it looks like with this one onto it. Yeah, I don't know. This one's not quite defined. But you're right. Let's try and draw one ourselves. And then compare it to this one. And let's change song. This one's more cheerful. Let's go with this one. But yeah, let's steal this color. Alright, we have a good color as reference now. How many pixels was my brush? 20. So, okay, let's try. Something like this. Oh, actually, this is looking good. Let's see, I want some pressure. Okay, this one changes depending on pen pressure. I think that this will work better. Nah, not quite. How's that? Is that good? We could also leave the blush for a little bit later and work on the hands, because he has to be holding the heart somehow. The squiggle blush is deceptively complicated. Yeah, you need the right balance on the blush itself. I don't know what it is, but drawing on a drawing tablet feels so much better than drawing on paper. I love it. It's such a... Perhaps hide hard and do it right on the face for proper placement. Then put the heart back. We could do that. We could indeed do that. But I'm also thinking about maybe making Apollo slightly bigger. Oh, sorry. I messed one thing up. Looks pretty good, actually. But I kind of like this too, because it makes the heart oversized, and I like that. Let's change the color of the heart for a moment first. That's a nice color, isn't it? Slightly bigger Apollo? Alright, let's try that. We can't make him too big, otherwise it messes with the quality. Because look at this, if I just make him too big, he becomes blurry. But a little bit, because this is going to be an emote anyway. And it won't be noticeable. You can see Apollo's hand right here. It's okay. We'll just delete this hand. I should use the pen for, or my drawing tablet for this. Oh shit, it's in pencil mode? It sure is in pencil mode. Gotta switch it up to a brush, make it slightly bigger. I'm just gonna get rid of this one right here. Alright, his hand has been removed. I don't know, I kind of like these squiggles that I've got right now. I want to draw the hands right now. Let's switch back. I've got 20 pixels, hard round. So, the good thing about Small Apollo is that his art style is very simple. So all I gotta do is draw some circles like this. Maybe slightly better, like this. Or how about this? For the sake of consistency, I'm just gonna copy this circle, mirror it, and then put it over here. How about that? And then we are gonna need to color over it. I'm just gonna color under it instead of filling it, because I feel like that'll be a little bit more consistent. Look at that! It's as simple as that. But it needs some slight adjustments because I don't like this blurry part around here. Let me zoom in so you can see better. You see this little part? So I'm gonna fix that. And to do that, I'm just gonna do this. And it's fixed! Fixed! Calling on a different layer or mask layer usually good. Indeed, indeed. Is he done? Or do I need a better blush? Let me toy around with the color of the heart a little bit. I'm using the color picker right now. You guys can't see it for some reason. Oh, you can't preview it? Why not? Okay, let's try something else. Usually if I do color overlay like this, you can preview the color. Okay, this is good. A little bit more on the red side, I think is good. Ooh, I like this shade. What about that? Let's compare it to the previous one. Yeah, this one has a little bit more depth to it, I feel. I want to go with this. But we ain't done yet. There's one additional thing I want to do. Let me just grab the color of the heart right now. Get a little bit of a lighter shade. And what if I do this? There we go. Now if I've got this selected, it'll only draw where the heart is. It needs to be a little bit cleaner. Well, that won't work because it needs to be clean. It needs to be a clean line. In that case, I think I'm going to use the pen tool for this one. Let me grab the pen tool. Okay, like this. 1 point there and 1 point there. Oh god. I don't like how it moves the thing. Shade of pink is great. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you. I think with a little bit of a reflection here, we can really make it pop. Oh yeah? Okay, well that didn't work out as I was expecting it to. Let's get a bit creative on the reflection in that case. Okay, I've got a good idea. Let's copy the heart. Now we have 2 layers of the heart, so we're gonna remove the... Oh, no, we're gonna need the color overlay. The color overlay will just make it the same color as... Are? Okay, well let's grab the color code of the new heart, or the heart's reflection. Okay, so we have this now. We have 2 layers. So what I'm gonna do now is increase the size of my brush, of my eraser actually, rasterize it, and now we can do something, a little bit of a trick to get a nice uniform shading. What am I doing? I could just do this. You guys can see this, right? Like so. Oh, that looks great. Let's try and adjust it just a little bit, because I want to have, or the lighting, I want it to be around here, so I want it to match it a little bit better. Oh, that is beautiful, don't you think? Should I do the same thing for this side? No, nah, not like this. Hold on. Let's duplicate this so I can have two versions. And let's do this again. Nah, a little bit more to this side. All right, that's great, that's great. Let me get the other one, because I wanna, there's something I'd like to try with this. Let me do this, get this one back. There's a bit of a reflection trick that I'm trying to do here to just give the heart a little bit more depth. So I think I'm gonna use the pen tool for this one. First of all, I need to make this match the curvature of this heart of this side over here. Oh boy, I think I messed it up. When I initially erased... Well, I can fill it in, it's fine. Okay, I think that's good. Let's pull this one up a little bit. Oh, I hate how the camera just moves all of a sudden. Alright, let's make a selection here and see how this would look if I filled it in. Fill it in with this color, and then I have to remove the rest. Select the inverse. Nah, no way. This needs to be curved slightly more, so that didn't look good. But that's fine, we'll just try again. If I started here and try to match the curvature... Nope, started here. Yeah, matching curvature is a little bit tricky. And I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. Hold on, what if I just make this a little bit bigger? Huh, what if I just do that? Let me make this on another layer. What's happening here? Hardness. I thought the hardness was... Why was that shape of it like this? The color is a little bit light, so I have to click a bunch of times. I actually don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm confusing myself. What am I even doing? Let's do this. Get rid of this, and then select this. There's a thing I'm trying to do, but I'm not quite sure what. I'm beginning to confuse myself. Select inverse. The heart is looking great though. Alright, how's this? No, it's awful. It is awful. I really want the heart to have some depth, so let's try again. With the pen tool, because I guess the pen tool is the best thing we can use here. Zoom in a little bit. try to match the curvature as well as possible. Ooh. Something like this. Triangle highlight, perhaps? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Make selection. It's not perfect, but we will fix that in just a little bit. Oh god. It's fine. It is completely fine. Let's mask it. Create clipping mask. Oh yeah? Oh, it's because there's a color overlay on it. It's okay, we'll fix it. Get rid of the overlay. We will just change the color of the heart itself through this. There we go. That should look a lot more clean. Now we can just draw on it without affecting anything else. Let's just fill it in here. A little bit bigger. What? When did I do this? Oh, okay. How's this? What about this? How's this, folks? Is it looking good? This needs a little bit of a steeper curvature. We can fix that real quick. Kind of like so. I'll make selection. Oh, Kimberly, how you doing? Hi, Paul. I'm feeling better than yesterday. Ganbatte. Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better. Everyone's been getting sick lately. Hey, Osamu, you made it. It's pretty late for you, isn't it? Leiro, so cute, so good, so good. Thank you. Yeah, look at this. How's this? Does this look good? Honestly, I'm not kind of feeling this one. This in particular, this thing. But maybe if I can... It's 1 a.m. Oh, man. I hope you're not too tired. But I'm staying until the end. Ooh, good luck with emotes. Bye, chat. Hey, see you later, Valera. Where did I put the other reflection? Here. Okay, let me just try one last thing, because I want this to be a little bit smooth. There's something lacking from it that I'm not quite liking. So let's make a selection here and just adjust this curve here. Oh, whoops. Create clipping mask. There we go. Nah. Now the curvature of that thing doesn't quite match it. It looks good, although I feel like a shade in the middle, however, can be less sharp. Oh, you mean this one? True. We can try feathering it. Let's see. Feather. By how many pixels? 10? Oh, right, I gotta do the inverse. Kind of like this? Oh, hey, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. I kind of like it. I kind of like this. We can do the same for this one. Let's pick this tool, select inverse, and feather it by 10 pixels. Oh, this looks great. Chi, you're a genius. Chi, you're a genius. I like this. I like this, Chi. Send some good examples on Discord. Ooh. Also, Chi, how you doing? It's late for all of you guys. Oh, yeah, she sent me some good... She sent me some good examples. Let me see. Probably don't like it if the higher doesn't mix it without a light source. You have the reflection all the way to the right curves, and light doesn't work that way unless it's from above. Oh, tashkani. Yeah, let's do one last experiment. If it doesn't work out, we'll just keep it that way. Yeah, this is good, good. We're experimenting. Alright, good night. Good night, Lero. I hope you have a good sleep. Something like this could work too. But I'm not good at matching the curvature by hand. What if I do this then? The previous reflection. Let's put this down here, make it visible. What if I just move it? Like so. Oh yeah? What happened? Where the hell did it go? Apollo, your hair is so hard to draw. Because it's beautiful, right? Hold on, I lost track of my layers. Damn it. Oh, there it is. Copy it. Put it. Oh, no, 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 not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Okay, now we move it. Just a little bit. Make it slightly smaller. What about this? Doesn't that look good? Does that not look good, folks? I can put another one here. Curve it slightly like this. It's a bit too big though. Let's make it slightly smaller. Either. I know. What if it's right here? You know what? We don't need two. We only need one. Let's make it a little bit more defined. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's keep it this way. Let's keep it this way. There was one reference that I wanted to take one last look at, if possible. Shit, I don't have any heart references actually. I think this is good. I think we should just keep it at this. Let's save it. And I'll add it in the Discord right now. Wow, this ended up looking so much better than all the other examples. Thank you, Plucc. That was super helpful, actually. Let's save it as a PNG. And I'll post a link to it in chat too, so you guys can save it if you want to. Apple heart. We did it! Let me add it right now. I will add it right now. Emotes, apple heart, so you guys can enjoy it in the Discord. Let me drop the Discord link again if you guys want to join. Let me just... I'm a scatterbrain, so I might save something, but then I forget where I saved it. And it's a nightmare. There we go, apple heart. Hell yeah, you guys can use it now. And that heart reflection it makes it look great. Actually, I just realized that I didn't really put a lot of effort into the blush, but hey, whatever. I need to upload it, right? Yeah, I need to upload it properly too, so I can post a link to it in the chat here. There we go, now we got it. So, here you guys go. You can click on this. Oh my god, you can't click on it. It's enormous. The link. I want to delete it. I want to delete that link. What about this? Can you click on that? Yeah, you should be able to click on that. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, Valera joined the Discord. Welcome. Let me just give you the role. The Apotomo role. There we go. Alright. We did the emote. It's done. Now let's draw some calligraphy. I can keep Photoshop open for now. Let's move over to Clip Studio Paint. I haven't done much drawing recently, but I did spend a while on shading. I still remember the basic principles. Yeah, my the little I know of shading is through sheer observation. I just look at something and I'm like, okay, so that's how it works. That's how I shade these, for example. I just observe and I'm like, okay, so this is how it's supposed to work, right? This one's for you. Reading Discord messages now. But yeah, so let's draw some calligraphy. What do we draw, folks? What do you draw? Give me a suggestion. What do I draw? Let's draw my signature in calligraphy, I suppose. For starters, let's make it slightly bigger. Bird. Oh, good idea. So my signature is basically a star, right? But I need some more brush, you know. Let's just draw a blue elf as Among Us. Oh, okay, we can draw both. Okay, wow, that's too much. Wow. But I do love the idea of just making a star and then Apollo. I'm wondering though, what if I do... Oh, cause now the P... Let's hold on. Let's get a better pen for this. There we go. That works too. I feel like it might not be as clean though as Apollo. What do you guys think? This version or this version? Which would be a better signature? It does fit into the P perfectly though, because it ends up being one of the star's arms, which is kind of cool. I love the first one. Yeah, I think the first one might just... Oh, two. Oh man. This one's gonna be tough. This is a tough one. On one hand, this one's easier to read, but this one, you know, it incorporates the A and the P into one symbol. I think it's a case of just practicing a little bit more until it looks as stylish as it can be. Oh, hold on, this works too, right? Because look, you have, you have the P right here, right? And then you have the A as well. But I feel like it's not quite as readable as this, right? Because when the line doesn't touch the star here, it makes out the P a bit more. While this is a bit, you know, it takes a couple of liberties. I was supposed to do calligraphy, not draw my draw my stupid signature. Let's get rid of all this. Yeah, let's just get rid of the layer instead of deleting it out, erasing it all. It is hard to choose. But yeah, let's do some shodo calligraphy. It's not stupid. Let's draw a bird first, and then Osamu is an Among Us. Let's see, how's this? Should we just... Alright, underneath it, I'm gonna draw a sketch of a bird, and then we'll draw the calligraphy over it. That sounds good. What kind of bird do we draw? Let's draw a parrot, okay? We have a bit of a parrot here. We need it to be kind of smiling, like this. And there's the nose. It doesn't need to look very good. Let's draw a cockatiel, because I used to have a cockatiel way back in the day. But it died, because, you know, it was old. It was an old little fella. And cockatiels live for about 10 years or something. 12 years? 15? Something like that. Oh man, I'm not an artist, so this is gonna look a little bit weird. Do we draw spread out wings like this? Nope, that doesn't look quite right. Because birds' wings, they curve upwards, they don't curve downwards. Let's redraw that. That's too hard. Let's just draw a normal bird with its with its wings perched like this. Here's its stomach, and there's the dinosaur legs. They don't need to look perfect. What do you mean? This looks amazing. But I'm an amateur, Osamu. Okay, so here we have the sketch. We're just gonna draw the calligraphy over it. All right, let's select the correct brush. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. This is gonna look amazing. I'm gonna draw the most stylish and amazing cockatiel you've ever seen in your life. Do we color it? You know, traditionally in calligraphy, you don't color. Oh boy. Got the beak right here. I put a little bit too much pressure on. Yeah, the pressure is a little bit tricky to get in. I didn't mean to delete all of that. You know, I shouldn't delete it or undo too many times, because this is supposed to. Because in calligraphy, you don't get second chances, right? I say that as I keep erasing it. There's the nose. Oh, that was actually really good. I shouldn't have deleted that. Nope. Oh, that looks good. That looks good in my opinion. It's a bit of a two-dimensional cockatiel, but that's fine. Actually, cockatiel's crests are more like this. In calligraphy, you draw with your hands. It's harder with mouse. I'm not using mouse. I'm using my hands. This is a pen with pressure, right? Now I'm pushing very lightly, and now I'm pushing hard. It's not the same as a brush, though. Let's keep adding a couple of more crest feathers like this. There we go. And then we shall draw the rest of its body like this. Whoa! Oh, this is terrible. I don't like this. I don't like this one at all. We'll do some free drawing as well later. Just drawing whatever I can think of. Oh god, that was scary. Kind of looks scary this way. Wow, look at this. Nice cockatiel. How do I don't have any reference in front of me either. I'm just drawing this from memory. If I remember correctly, cockatiel's legs are like this. They have 4 toes or 4 digits on opposite sides, like this. You see? Because they grab onto sticks. If that's clear enough. One thing I'm a little bit worried about with these Wacom pens, the pen tips, they kind of grind down too fast. So many new members in Discord. Oh! I only saw Valera right now, but hey, I'm happy to see more of us joining. Hell yeah, everyone's gonna become an Apotomo. Let's go, join Apollo's wild ride. This cockatiel is scary. I don't know if I like it. Perhaps the Among Us Osama will look better. Let me draw the last toe. And right behind. I should have used layers for this one. One toe is looking much bigger than the other one. Right, they kind of curve up like this. The wings. Like so. He's kind of scary. Well, I mean, it was an attempt, don't you think? It was an attempt. It was a really good attempt at a bird, in my opinion. I think we can also go ahead and draw the kanji for bird as well. Let's see, do I remember the stroke order for this one? I sure do. Hold on. Let's move the canvas a little bit. I'm gonna draw it up here. Alright, let's draw the kanji for bird. If I recall correctly, it was sort of like... yeah, kind of like this. And then 4 of these. There we go. There we have the kanji for bird. Isn't it beautiful? Let's save this and I'll post it on Twitter later, I suppose. In JPEG. Or no, I'll save it in PNG. Birdo too. Alright. Now we draw Osamu in Among Us form. To start off, we'll do a sketch. Now, luckily, an Among Us is easy to draw because it's just a very simple shape, right? But we gotta draw hairs and stuff too, because elves have usually nice hair. Osamu, you learned kakikuke ko today. Ooh, kakikuke ko. Ka, ki, ku. I remember this one. Recall is hard when you do reading all day. Right. Ke, and then ko. Kakikuke ko. But yeah, just getting used to the hiragana and katakana can be a little bit annoying because it's just so unlike anything else. Let's see. Which way should you point? Left or right? I think right. Right is usually the way you draw in Among Us. Let's draw the visor first. Very simple, so simple. Let's just draw the simple body first. Well, it's a sketch, so this will make do. So we need your ears now, right? The ears. The Among Us ears, like so. We will fill this in later. And you need hair. You need some nice elf hair. And elves, I picture them having hime cuts, right? So like this. Adorable. We should probably make the hair a little bit shorter so we can see the backpack here. How's this? And then we have the other hair. Just, yeah, you can see the hair on the other side of the head, just coming down like this. This is going to be the most beautiful Among Us you've ever seen, Osamu. This is you when sus. You have the knife right here. Oh, that was a terrible knife. Let's redraw that. There we go. You have the knife too. So we're gonna have to do multiple layers for this one. It's funny because you imagine it exactly the same. Did you imagine it with blue hair? Because I'm imagining it with blue hair. Let's switch over to the calligraphy. Switch brush. All right. I'm gonna start off drawing the body, and then on top of it, we'll draw the hair and everything else. And then I'll send you this picture on Twitter. Your character originally has dark blue hair. Ooh, I was close. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we'll draw it a little bit more defined. Calligraphy among us. Who thought? Who knew that calligraphy was going to be used for this? Ooh, I'm not very happy with how it ended up there. Let's do that again. Let's see, the curvature on top will not be visible at the end because I'll be drawing the hair over it, right? This one will be calligraphy that has color. Nicer! Amongography. Amongography? That's so funny. Let's make the backpack a little bit more defined. Like so. I'm actually not happy with the backpack. It needs to be a little bit more squarish at top. Like so. That's a better backpack in my opinion. Alright, let's switch to a new layer. And change the hair, or change the color to something like... nah, not like this. It's not dark enough. Ooh, this... maybe a little bit more... Perhaps like this. Do you like this shade, Osama? What about this shade? Do you like it? Oh, we didn't draw the ears. That? Amazing. Awesome. Let's draw the ears real quick. I'm gonna need to erase some of this stuff in the background. So let's switch over to this one and just erase this part. Alright. There we go. Now your ear is actually sticking out of it. I will draw the hair on top of it on a new layer. Oh boy, this might be a little bit tough. We are drawing a traditional Japanese Among Us using traditional calligraphy. Let's control the... I need to control the pressure a little bit better. Nope. What about... Nope. I don't like that. Oh, come on! We gotta redo it. We gotta redo it. Traditional Japanese Among Us. Yes. The most traditional of Among Us you've ever seen in your life. I feel like I should draw this one below. Yep. Below the ear. That way the ear can be in front of it. And it'll look a little bit more natural. It's okay, we'll delete this part in the middle later. Actually, we can just... Maybe like this? Yeah, we'll stop it there and we'll continue like this. Nice-er! Nice-er! Looking pretty good if I must say so myself. And I want to fill it in so it looks all nice and stuff, you know. I think this should be the fill-in should be a slightly different blue so that you can actually differentiate them, you know? And it should be on a layer below the original hair. You use it as your icon. Hell yeah. We're gonna need to change the color of your body as well. Yeah, we'll keep it as calligraphy too. Because some of the roughness is a part of its charm. And I'm gonna have to get rid of some of the black underneath. Yeah, that was a good decision. Making it a different color. Slightly different hue. So that you can make out the shapes of the hair. Oh yeah. This is looking great. This is Osamu when she's on the ship. And she's been assigned the imposter role. It is so fucking over for anyone on the ship. No one's gonna make it out alive. Oh yeah? There it is. Alright, let's make some extra adjustments. On this layer behind, we're gonna delete some of the black color. This too. Osamu long hair. Yes. This too. We're gonna have to. We can get rid of the sketch in the background. Let's see. No, the coloring here. It needs to go. There we go. It doesn't. It looks too clean, right? Can I pick a brush as my eraser? Add subtool. I think I can. Downloaded material. I think. 1 second. I'm just making sure that I've got the add palette. Oh. I want to use it as an eraser though. Wait, it changed it to a brush. How do I do this properly? I'm not really very familiar with Clip Studio Pen. Okay, I have a workaround. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. We fixed it. We solved that issue. Hold on, the chat. There we go. It was a little bit too low. What color should your body be? Light blue perhaps? Yeah, because the Among Us needs a color, right? I think that's good. Yeah, a little bit lighter than this. Make this bigger. Hey, Spooker, how you doing? We're drawing Osamu and Amongus. Amongai. It's really funny how Among Us ended up being such a meme. Everything is suspicious now. Welcome to the stream, Spooker, indeed. Hope you enjoy your stay. The backpack should be blue too, because that's how Among Us are. I guess we'll fill this part in. Yeah, let's fill everything in. We actually don't even need to use it. Oh, okay. Actually, we do need to use the pen because of pen pressure. Otherwise, it'll look all messed up. Ah, some of it spilled over to the visor. Actually, the visor is gonna need coloring too. And it kind of ended up having the same color. I was gonna use that color for the visor, but we'll just use a much brighter hue of blue. Yeah, like this one. This is good. And of course, it's gonna need some reflection too. Oh, it's getting hard to see. Ah, no! My Control Z deleted everything. I've been trying to make a lot of plans lately for my upcoming Japan trip. Things are happening that I did not expect. When I made plans with a couple of friends, and I wish I could go into it right now, but I would prefer to talk about it when it actually happens. It's easy to talk about plans right now, but you know, if something happens and it doesn't end up happening, it's kind of like, oh, oops. But now I was asking. Oh, I want to keep it vague because I don't want to ruin surprises, you know. I'm thinking of how to word this. But the plans I've ended up with are very unexpected, to say the least. Now I'm repeating myself, but it was just something I never expected myself to do, and I was invited to it. They were like, "Hey, you're coming. Let's do this." I'm like, "Oh, I'm being dragged into this now? Sure, I'll do it. I'm up for anything. Anything I will do, if it leads to good memories." I need to draw your hand. We'll just draw a simple hand. Like this. Do I have a choice? I do have a choice. But I'm gonna do it. It makes me nervous, but I'm gonna do it. Because I am always up for fun. And it's gonna be a good memory. I need to make some more plans with some other people though. I'm gonna draw your knife now. There's one friend in particular who wanted to meet me. He helped me when I made the Yakuza art, the case on Fan World in VR chat. He was like, "Hey, next time you come to Japan, let's meet up." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I gotta get back to him, cause he doesn't know. I haven't really said anything on Twitter that I'm going back to Japan, so I owe him that much at least. Can't wait for vlogs. Hell yeah! I'm gonna make so many. Oh, there's gonna be so much to talk about when that happens, and I'm looking forward to talking about it with you guys. One thing, I think the way I'll do it. Did I not switch to gray? The way I'll do it is, if I will meet a couple of VTubers. That much I've talked about before, so I can say that. But if I do something with a VTuber, we will talk about it together. Yes, and if it's in Japanese, then I will talk about it again myself in English, depending on how it goes. Usually when you do an off collab with a VTuber, you do a stream together talking about it. Those VTubers sometimes spoil everything. Yeah. I think we're done here. Look, it's your Among Us, Osamu. It's your beautiful Among Us. Do you like it? Let's see. I'm gonna save two versions: a transparent version and a normal one. I'm just gonna name it Osamu. I will post it in the Discord for you to enjoy. And then a transparent one. Osamu transparent. I misspelled it, but here we go. The beautiful Osamu Among Us. I think I want to draw a skeleton next. It's beautiful. It's so cute. You'll put it on your Discord icon immediately. Hell yeah, makes me happy to hear. Who else wants to be drawn? I'll draw anyone else. Just say anything and I'll draw ya. Let's make this one like this. Okay. Let's bring back the white coloring. So I want to draw a skeleton next. I'm thinking. I want it to look a bit like a yokai, right? One of those Japanese spirits, ghosts and whatever. I think that would be fun, making it look like a yokai. So I want it to look a little bit scary. Just a little bit scary. Let's see. I think my brush is a little bit too big. Sand? Oh, I thought you said sans. Sans. Okay, let's draw a skeleton. A nice bony boy. You know, I just realized I'm not wearing my drawing gloves. But I took a shower before sleep yesterday, so I don't feel like I'm greasing up anything, but let's put it on anyway. It's a cool drawing gloves. I don't know, I bought it, I thought, hey, maybe it's good to have it, you know? It does make it a little bit smoother when your hand is resting on the thing. Hey, Robot Hips, how you doing? Mini Guy is working, he sure is. We're gonna draw a skeleton, Robot Hips. Do you want me to draw anything in particular? We can draw a quick armored core. This is not an armored core, but imagine this is a mech. In calligraphy. These are its hands. It's got 3 fingers. And if this is going to be a Gundam, we need its crest, right? There we go. This is a Gundam. Do you like my Gundam that I just drew in 2 seconds? Very GOG-like, love it. Yeah, drawing gloves. They look like this. Let me show you. Drawing. I have here. Drawing gloves. Draw Kirby. Yeah, we'll draw Kirby too then. These are drawing gloves because, yeah, when you sit and draw for a long time, the right side of your palm gets a bit sweaty, right? And this prevents your drawing pad or iPad or whatever you're drawing on to get too greasy, because the gloves will be making contact with the drawing pad itself, and it prevents grease stains and whatever. It also helps by making contact with the drawing pad itself a lot smoother. Did I just do something? No, I didn't. Alright, let's draw Kirby then, and then we'll draw a skeleton. Kirby is purple. So, or pink, he's pink. But how would pink look good? Here? Oh, it looks fine. This is too pink though. But it doesn't matter. Nope, not round enough. Ooh! Look how perfectly it connected over here. Doesn't that look great? Let's see. Okay, that's his mouth. His shoes are a little bit more red. I need the pink color again. The chat Clip Studio Paint user. Hey, I was using Photoshop before. Look, I made an emote in Photoshop. Photoshop is not showing? There we go. Look, I made this emote in Photoshop. It's me with a heart on. It's just because I'm a bit more comfortable with Photoshop. I think Clip Studio Paint is the only legitimate copy of an art program that I own. Let's make his. What are his eyes like? They're just like this, right? I know in America he's like this. He's angry. They're just beads, aren't they? Kirby. Let me just take a look at a quick reference. All right, they're oblong. That's right. Oh god, not like this. Maybe Maybe I put his mouth too high up. I added the contribution to the draw along on Discord. Ooh, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at that. Plucc drew me. Oh, what is that? What brush did you use there? It looks very realistic. It's got depth to it. Let's put it up. Thank you, Plucc. Look, Plucc drew me on the Discord. It looks like real art. Because it's got that depth, you know. Is this in Clip Studio or Paint 3D? How'd you draw this? How'd you draw this? Look, it's me. Look, it's me. Let's put it... Here we go. There we go. Now I'm actually moving. Let's put it over here. I'll put it in this corner right here. It's from Paint 3D, the acrylic brush option. Ooh! Yeah, you got the proportions really close. Acrylic brush. I wonder if Clip Studio Paint has something similar. We can experiment. This Kirby is scary. Kirby has blue eyes, right? He's got blue highlights in his eyes. But that's kind of hard to get across in calligraphy, isn't it? It's kind of dark bluish. Let's add it. I think these eyes are good enough. I'm not gonna toy around more with that. Let's try coloring him in. Would that look good? It would. In that case, let me make the brush slightly bigger. Just to make it easier to fill in. And it needs to stay a little bit, you know, calligraphy like this. Oh! That reminds me! I gotta show you guys my new logo. I completely forgot until now. I just completely slipped my... Oh no, that was scary. Yeah, I'll show you guys the new logo after this. And I'm gonna... But first, before that, we're gonna talk about how that logo came to be. Oh... Oh. Do you guys like this? Does it look better filled in or without color? I don't know about this. He looks like a weird ball. Kirby looks like food. He does. He's like a jello. Kinda looks like yarn Kirby. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment. This is yarn Kirby. Let's fill in his feet too. His mouth. Is it black? No, I think his mouth is normal color. Yeah, his mouth is red. Let's make it red. And we will draw on the layer behind it. Ooh, oh, the contrast is painful. Let's make it a little bit darker. That's much better. Oh, that's much better. There we go. We have calligraphy Kirby. A beautiful specimen. We will save this. Name it Kirby Calligraphy. Yes, there we go. But let's talk about... Thank you for drawing Kirby. Thank you for suggesting Kirby. Let's talk about the new logo. Well, it's not quite a logo, but more of a symbol to represent you know, my stuff. But so during New Year's, let me just stretch a little bit. During New Year's, I was noticing that my good VTuber friend Shoi Carolyn, or Shoi Carolina, if you want to pronounce it in Japanese, she was drawing. She was doing a calligraphy stream where she was drawing everyone's names. And I appeared in chat and was like, hey, you're really good at calligraphy. Because she is. She's amazing at calligraphy. And she's like, hey, Apollo, how you doing? Let's draw your name too. So I've talked about this before too. And she drew my name here, right? You got the nice calligraphy and everything. But I want to point you guys to this. Obviously, the skull here. Oh, hold on. I gotta hold the Alt button, but I can't see the Alt button because my drawing pad is in the way. But this skull, I thought, you know, this spoke to my soul. There's just something amazing about this skull she drew right here, and I knew. And I knew I had to make something out of this. So I contacted her on Discord. I was like, hey, Shoi, thank you so much for this. Can I make a logo out of this? And she was like, oh shit, yeah, sure, do it. And I did. I popped it into Illustrator and I redefined it, made it a little bit cleaner, and made the resolution big. And here we go. Here we have it in a clean form that can. Let's size it to fit the screen. And there we go. Isn't this beautiful? This is now one of my new logos to represent me. It's so stylized and beautiful, and it's really something that you can't come up with on your own. This is something you can only get from something as dynamic as someone drawing calligraphy on screen, and just on a whim, drawing such a beautiful piece of artwork. So I'm really grateful for Shoi Karin for spending a total of 5 seconds drawing this and coming up with something so amazing looking. Hey Vanta Crew, how you doing? We're drawing today. Thank you for coming. This is my new logo. Do you like it? I have it in white too. Hold on. Transform, fit the screen. I have it in white too, but it's not very visible because, you know, white background. And I was thinking, how should I apply this? And I was toying around with the idea, what if my fans, they can be represented by this? This is you guys. You know how Korone has her Koroneski? Let's draw a Koroneski real quick in calligraphy. How Korone has her fans, they look kind of like this. Wow, this is terrible. Let's redraw Koroneski. Yeah, like that. That's much better. Oh shit, the skull is still in the way. I would wear a jacket with that on. Oh, yeah, me too. I would wear a jacket with this on too. Because it's just subtle enough, right? It just looks like a fancy skull logo. But it's just so beautiful. I love it so much. And I'm glad she gave me permission to turn to calligraphy. I had to touch it up a little bit. Let me show you how it originally was. This is after I cleaned it up a little bit in Photoshop. As you can see, it's a little bit rougher on the sides. When I tried to make this big, like this one, clean and big, some of the rougher parts did not look as good, and I had to remake the eyes themselves to be a little bit cleaner, and I think it looks better in this form for just in using artwork in general. But this is what it looked when I had turned it into black, so I could one second, let me where did the original thing go? Right, because it was like this first, right? I had to clean it up in Photoshop so I could have a black colored, clean version of it that I could later put in Illustrator to vectorize and clean up a little bit. You can imagine a gray jacket with a white skull on its back and a small one in the front. Ooh, that's true. Same, and a black jacket and white. You could probably have that set up to a text-to-speech set to animate how... Yes, I could. That is true. Let me get rid of this one. It is true because the lower jaw is separated from the upper jaw or upper skull. So you could have a moment like this. Let's try it right now even. Have a thing like this. What is happening? What the hell is going on? This is weird. What is happening here? I've never seen OBS behave this way. Let's just re-import the image. There we go. I don't know what the hell was happening. I think it's because of a setting I clicked on. So usually if I, there we go. So kind of like this, right? It's not perfectly clean, but it's fine. Can I copy paste this? I can. Now we have two versions. Like so, right? Hey, how you guys doing? It is me, a local Apollo fan. I am here. I'm one of the 3 people who like Apollo. Hello guys. So this is the fabled Koroneski right next to me. Wow, it's a legend in person. But he looks weird, like he's calligraphy or something. Yeah, that's because he is calligraphy. Apotomo. Wow, amazing. And then Koroneski gets eaten. Also, the other 6 people in chat. I was making a joke. A joke. Alright, let's draw a skeleton. We're supposed to draw a skeleton. Is this too big? So this skeleton, I'm gonna make it a little bit fantastical. It's not gonna be a super accurate skeleton. It's gonna look like a yokai, right? So let's just go wild, I think. Let's start off with the skull. There we go. I think there's a good head. Ooh, it joined really nicely at the end or at the head over there. So it's okay if this one looks a little bit scary, because it's meant to look like a yokai. I don't think I'll draw the upper jaw or lower jaw. I think I'll just keep it this way. Oh, so this is the pelvis, and this is gonna be the chest area, and we'll fill it in soon. Oh, so I think we got something decent right now. It looks like he's got his back face towards the camera, right? So, yeah. Let's have him look a little bit surprised. In that case, let's draw the rib cage. The spine, because I could do so that. I could make him look like a skinny guy too. So this is the rib cage. We will have to draw the hands, arms too. How do I draw that? I think the rib cage is a little bit too high up. Let's draw the hands first and then the details. Oh, he's looking a bit scary. I'm not gonna give him normal looking hands. I don't know. He's a little creature with sharp claws. I feel like calligraphy lends itself well to a scary art style. And then his legs, like this. With the nice claws around there. This is ending up being a little bit of a mess, but... Oh god. There we go. That might work out. Let me just draw that last claw there. Oh shit, what did I do? Redo. Redo. I deleted too much. I was looking at this little splotch here that I wanted to get rid of. And getting rid of it, I shall do. Alright, like this. I want to fill this part in a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna have his legs spread out like this. But I need to let's move the frame a little bit. Actually, no. Like so. Let's do this on another layer because I want this leg to be behind this one. All right. Now it looks weird. It's not quite attached to this one, to this leg. Oh? I think I might have something here. I should probably sketch it beforehand, to be honest. Well, now this leg just looks like a mess. Oh god, it looks like an utter mess. I can't draw. Help. I'll have this other hand be behind his head, like so. Yeah, I think this looks pretty yokai-like. Don't you think? So now we have a weird little creature here. He's looking at you from behind. I don't even know what to call this. Do we give him a tail? I think we should give him a tail. Make him look a little bit more creature-like. You're scared. Yeah, let's give him a tail. There we go. So his tail looks a little bit like a brush. Kind of like this. I think that looks nice. Let's adjust this a little bit. A scorpion tail. There we go. So we need to add some there, because he's got a rib cage, right? So we need to add some mounts here. More like this. And then it joins there at his tail. Deadman Apollo emerging after playing Rust for 6 hours in calligraphy from the Edo period. Yeah, this is me after I played a lot of Rust. Just losing my utter mind. So this is meant to look like what? Don't worry about it. Let's get rid of this stuff. And then just fill it in with some so it can look smoother. Like so. Yeah, pelvis. But you know, this skeleton's got a little bit of skin. It's not a true skeleton, so I'm just gonna fill in some depth here. Oh god. I need, you know, he's got a rib cage too, so we kind of need to define that a little bit as well. And then, you know, the collarbone. We can't forget about the collarbone. How do we define the collarbone? A skelly face but monster body. Right. Look at that. Doesn't that look like a cool little monster? Let's make him a little bit more menacing. This guy is gonna be a really scary guy. So, make a new layer. And on top of his eyes. Oh, that looked great. A little bit different. Nah, it's too big. I like the way that it flows, but what if I do it this way? Oh, that way it looks better, I think. What about like that? Is that a good eye glow? Adjust the brush opacity. We can do that. Like so? Oh, that actually looks great. Oh, Arky, how you doing? Reminds you of Ark's Nameless. It does. They do look a little bit like Aimless, because the Nameless are a bit monkey-like. Those pesky Nameless, they're so annoying. You're just kind of minding your own business, and then they show up, and they ruin everything. So I'm gonna give him Poisonous Claws. He's gonna be a poison boy. A bit of a poison boy. Let's see. Yeah, poison is dripping from his claws. Like so. We can probably adjust the opacity on these as well. Yeah, this looks good. That's your husband when he eats snacks? Oh god. He's got some poison claws too, because over here he's actually touching the floor, so it's gonna look like the floor is being scratched full of poison. So let's add some poison scratches. No, it's me when husband eats your snack. Oh, I misread it. So true. Oh, that would be me when I would buy some snacks and then my sister would eat them. I'd be like, ah, what have you done? Be like, and I look at her like this. Or my sister, when I ask her, hey, can I have some of that chocolate? She turns around, looks at me like this. Actually, Yola, if this is you when someone asks if you can share your chocolate. You will look at them like this. Alright, give me some suggestions, guys. Does this guy need anything extra? Anything else to make him look spookier? Let's see, what if we give him a veil? A bluish veil. Laser eyes. This is you after someone someone's asking you if you can share your chocolate, right? I think this color is good. Let's reduce the opacity a little bit. We'll give him a bit of a veil. Like so. I don't know if this color is good though. But yeah, this is essentially him while he's going berserk. Let's adjust this. This is good. But I'm not really happy with the color I chose for the veil. Is there a way to change the color? I know how to do it easily in Photoshop, but I don't know how to do this in this app. I don't really want to layer color. Are? Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, but then it did that. Huh, this isn't quite the color I was expecting. subcolor. Oh, that's how you do it. That's actually really cool. Clip Studio Paint is cool. I think this color might be nice. Let's make it a little bit more spectral. Yeah, I don't know, more bluish, I think. A darker blue color. I think that's what I'm looking for. Bluish purple, right? There we go. That's pretty good. We've got this little yokai looking feller. And he's got the laser eyes. And basically this is us when someone wants to take our snacks. Let's write that down too. Over here. So stupid. Okay. Us. Forma. Don't want to don't want to share snacks. There we go. This is us. Our form when we don't want to share snacks. Isn't it a work of art? We shall save it. Snack Rage Monster. Ooh, that's a good name too. Snack. No, it's supposed to be one word. Snack Rage. How do we draw a dragon? ArcPro stealing eggs. That's silly too. A dragon, huh? I think I'll go with the dragon. Let's adjust the brush size. Alright. I'm thinking of which direction we should, or which pose the dragon should have. Us hugging you and falling because we're too many. Falling asleep because we're too many. We can draw that one real quick. Oh shit. Damn it, I can't draw it. Not the way Shoei Carolina drew, you guys. Here you go, here you go. We can just do this. We can flip this. This is you guys falling asleep. We'll draw one more thing and then you can go to sleep, Osama. Okay. We're gonna draw the dragon. So I think we should start with the horns. This dragon has majestic horns like this. Let's cheat. Let's cheat. How do I duplicate a layer? Like this? How do I move a layer? Like so. There we go. We've cheated. Yeah, this is the beauty of art software. Nah, its snout was a bit too big. Please. Plucc is too talented for this world. Is she drawing more in the Discord? Let me check. Nah, I don't like that. The dragon will have its mouth closed. And it's gonna be happy. It's gonna be a happy boy, this dragon. Now its horn is a little bit misplaced. Let me move it up here like this a little bit. Let me check. Yeah, Plucc is drawn. She drew the monster that I just drew. Head of Snack Monster. Alternatively, Apollo album cover. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. This is the Apollo album cover. Look, this is the Apollo album cover. Oh, she just drew it with blue fire. Hey, if you want to see the updates, join the Discord and check it out. Do I still have the link? Let's shill it some more. Yes, there it is. Yeah, she's drawing, posting updates in there. I'm not really feeling the horns. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. That's a great advertisement move. Hell yeah, it is. I think the horn should be like this. Cause the way I drew the head just now, something like this, I think. Like so, right? It's good practice, hell yeah. Kind of like this, right? That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better. It's a nice little gentle dragon. Let's draw its nose too. Like so. And it needs to have a spiky back. But maybe we can draw the spikes later. Oh god, it's got a long neck now. I'm not good at drawing hands, so I think dragon anatomy is kind of like birds, right? It's looking like he's leaning in to get a pat. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's draw his hand later. We can draw the outline for the hand right here, though. Let's see. Oh, the hand looks awful. I'm trying to imagine a dragon. So if we imagine the dragon having human-like anatomy for its arms, see, so the collarbone would be somewhere around here. This is calligraphy too, so we can take a couple of liberties here. So if the hand starts around here, straight out of Dragon's Dogma. Oh yeah, he's gonna steal your heart and turn you into an Arisen. I'm looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2 so much. But the thing is, I'll be in Japan when it comes out, so I won't be able to play it on release date. And the annoying thing about that is that everyone's pawns will be powerful by the time I'll be back, and I'll end up not wanting to use their pawns because oh, cute eyes. Because they'll be too OP and it'll be too easy. Oh man, the arms ended up being shitty. Hands are hard, man. What do I do with these? I kind of meant to have these hands rest on the floor. No! Didn't mean to delete the eyes. Redo. Because the eyes are cute. Let's redo the hands. I don't like them. We shall redo them. It shall instead be resting its hands on the floor, so it can rest its body. Behind? That would work. So like this. Okay, we're getting rid of all of this. And then I'll draw the hands or arms on a different layer instead. New layer. Let's change the BGM. Ooh, this one's nice. This is also from Persona 4. Okay, so if we imagine the floor, let's draw the floor on another layer. So we're gonna delete this later anyway. So this is the floor. You drew his hands from right to left. Try left to right. Ooh, that might be a better idea too. Okay, let's give that a go. We'll delete this. We'll also have to delete the rest of the arm. There's a little bit left over. Are? Well, no matter. So, from this side, huh? Because I think anatomy-wise, it would lean in like this, right? And then kind of would rest like this, I suppose. Ah! I didn't mean to delete all of that. Oh, that's better, that's better. Yeah, that is better. Wait, where's its thumb? Its thumb would be... Yeah, it wouldn't be visible, right? Not from here. Because if a hand is like this, I'm drawing it with human anatomy. In that case, yeah, it would be off screen on the other side. Would you look at that? And then its wings should be starting somewhere around here. Yeah. Since we don't need to draw the entire wings. Oh shit, what did I do? We don't need to draw the entire wings. We can just get away with something like this. Damn it, I made the window small. Does it look good on that side? Yeah. So we can just get rid of all of this. Well, now it looks like... Now it looks like a part of his body. Okay, we can just, we can probably do something like this. Ooh, that looks good. It gives the illusion that he has wings. Nice, nice, nice. Now we can go ahead and draw the other hand. And I might cheat for this one again. I'll just do this. Oh, that's a mess. That's a mess. We can do this. Delete this part. Delete this stuff. How do I get rid of this? Oh, like that? I really need to take some time practicing Clip Studio Paint a little bit more, because there's just so much I don't know at all when it comes to this app. And then get rid of this. There we go, that's much better. Now we have a dragon here. And I think I want to change the color of this to be like dirt colored, right? Or maybe green. Yeah, that looks good. He is a happy lad. Unlike the dragon in Dragon's Dogma, who's never really happy. Cute lad. Okay, let's draw a little dude. We'll draw a little dude next to it. Let's see. A little dude, huh? How about we draw Yola here? It was her suggestion, right? Yeah, she's here faced with the kind dragon. That looks too pointy. We'll fill it in with some color later too. Her hair color was kind of bluish purple. Let me just make 100% sure, because it's a bit of it's a color between like bluish and purple. It's actually a really nice color. I should have a reference here somewhere, although it's not that important in this calligraphy picture, because calligraphy is supposed to be black and white. Yeah, I have an example right here. Let's take the color right here. There we go. Now we got the perfect color. There we go. Yeah, it was your suggestion, so I thought this would probably be the most fitting. There we go. We will switch back to black. New layer. Oh right, you have green skin. You have green skin, so let's make this a nice green hue. Very nice, very nice. That was great, actually. With small eyes. Oh, we're gonna have to change the brush size for this. Oh, that's actually really cute. That's adorable. Let's move the camera a little bit. And then I need the color of your dress. Yeah. Actually, let's give it the color of your hat. For simplicity's sake. We'll also need to fill in the hat itself. What was my previous brush size? I think it was 800. Yeah, that's great. We will of course need black first as an outline. We'll just keep the art style relatively simple. I need a new layer. Adorable face. Look at that. Cuter than the Kirby I drew earlier. Should I draw that in front of the hair? Yeah, in front of the hair. But then the other hand, it was a bit too thin. Okay, it's in front of it now. The friendly dragon and yo-yo. Just... Oh, the pen pressure. There we go. Adorable. And one last detail that we gotta draw in, and that's the flowers on her head. They're a little bit more pinkish. Are they? Like so. A little bit simple, but this works. Beautiful. Do we give the dragon color? This might take a while to color in. What color should the dragon be? Standard red? Blue? Ooh, blue dragon would be nice. Kind of a hue like this. Thank you! It's ancient calligraphy now. This is a pretty good color. Let's do our best trying to color in the dragon. Oh, thickness. There's a thickness setting? I didn't even notice that. Maybe a little bit bigger, otherwise we'll be... Yeah, it looks good. I think some spillover. Nah, no spillover. I don't want any color spilling over. Oh man, I'm looking forward to my Japan trip so much. like a lot of my Japanese VTuber friends, unexpectedly, a lot of them want to meet up, and I'm up for it. I'm always up for stuff like this. I think I mentioned earlier that the guy who helped me with a little bit with the Yakuza art, the case on VR Chat World, he made a couple of 3D assets for me as well. He was like, hey, I would really want to help you. Is it, can I give you this and that? And I was like, yeah, sure. All help I can get. I did mention that he wanted to meet too, so I'm going to try to make an arrangement there. But also, like, coincidentally, a British, well, I could say this right now, Ken Evergreen, my British VTuber friend, coincidentally, oh yeah, he did mention this on his own stream. Coincidentally, he is also going to be in Japan at the same time, so we were like, hey, let's hang out. And we're gonna try and make some plans then too. We haven't decided on a date quite yet, but we will decide on that soon enough. Probably on a weekday, because I want to save the... Yeah, I want to reserve the weekends for meeting Japanese friends, because they don't really get a lot of time off. So trying to set something up during the weekdays is a little bit difficult when it comes to Japanese friends in general, but should be fine if it's on a weekend. So I'll probably meet him on a weekday. But not only that, there's the Hololive Expo that I'm going to as well, right? That I am looking so forward to. That's really what kicked off this entire trip. I wanted to go to the Hololive Expo at least once. And that kind of led up to me ending up buying tickets, because I did end up winning the lottery and everything. Ooh, this shade for the horns are really nice. I overpainted a little bit. This is a little bit... Let me redo this entire thing. The paintbrush itself is a little bit too big, so let's make it more like this. Who am I rooting for? You mean who I wanted to go see? Let's see, let me just finish drawing this in. The one I want to see the most is Korone, because her songs are always... The songs she picked, they're bizarre. Last time she sang about horse racing, right? And then she sang another weird song with Mio and who else was it? Was it Fubuki? I'm not really sure. I wanted to see Suisei as well, but she's on stage 3 and I didn't win tickets for stage 3. Yeah, stage 3. I only won tickets for stage 1 and 2, which are all on the same day, so it's fine. But it's okay. I can probably just watch a clip of her performance later on. There we go. The drawing is done. This is Yola Vaz summoning or conversing with a nice dragon. It's not quite done. I just noticed one last thing that I have to adjust, and that is its back wings. There we go. It's a tremendously easy fix. Like so. Let me pick the color of his body again. Right, I need a layer behind the brush. Very nice, very nice. Once again, I'm not an artist, so this is looking a little bit amateurish, but that's fine. It's all about the passion, right? Uh-oh. Edit. Redo. There we go. Ooh, this is actually nice. Filling in the white spots with blue. I know your job pick sounds like art to me. That's so not true. I do want to improve my drawing though. I think that would be nice. This is it. The final drawing is done. Let's save this one and I'll send that to Yola. later too. Name it Yola and Dragon. Awesome. It's a nice blue dragon. I'm mostly happy with how Yola's face turned out. Look at this. Look at this. Zoom in. Look at this face. Isn't that cute? And then you have the big dragon here with a nice beady eye. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Korone perform. Let me check stage 1 and 2. Who are the artists? Hololive Expo 2024. Hololive Super Expo. Let me quickly go check out the cast. Festival cast lineup. Alright, so day 1 and 2. I'm not gonna say everyone's names, but only the ones that I'm looking forward to seeing perform the most. So on stage 1, Korone, Kanata, Hosho Marin. Oh, Ayunda Risu too. Those 4 are the ones I'm looking forward to the most on day 1. Or on stage 1. And on stage 2 you have, a lot of them too. Himemori Luna, Pekora is there too, Sora is there. Watame, oh, beautiful. Iris too, Louis. Oh, stage 2 is stacked as well. Watame, Polka, Nene, Luna, Pekora, Sora, Subaru is there too, Louis. Oh, a lot of them. A lot of them. Oh, Guras on stage 1. Stage 3, the one. Oh man, stage 3 has some good ones too, like Miko and Toa and Muna and Suisei. But I didn't win tickets for that one. But it's okay. I can watch them later online anyway. Anyway, I think this is where we're gonna stop. We did a lot of drawing. We did some great progress. I mean, look at this. We made the heart emote. And a lot of other drawings. If this ain't progress, then I don't know what is. But yeah, we will call it a day here. Later today, I will study Japanese. Let's see, what time did I decide on? A little bit later than usual. Let's see, my time, 8 in the morning my time, which is actually tomorrow, but for America, that would be 11 p.m. PST and 4 p.m. in Japan. The next day, yes. Because I try to conform the Japanese study streams to Japan time, so it's more convenient for them, because I do have a handful of Japanese people coming in and watching me study. So I think I will do some grammar today. If not grammar, I'll do some reading. I read Sherlock Holmes and another long book the other day on stream. Miyuki-san, one of my viewers, he sent me this page with a lot of Sherlock Holmes books that you can read that are for free. So I'll be looking through that. Though the one I read was a graded novel, so it was a little bit easier than the usual novel you'll see in the wild. But we'll see. I'll try to decide on it. But yeah, hey, thank you guys for coming. This is it for now. We will. I think this will be the last normal stream for this week. Next week, we will continue playing Baldur's Gate. Yeah, we will continue playing Baldur's Gate next week. I think I'll take... Oh man, I don't think I'll... I want to take Sunday off completely, but I do want to keep up my Japanese study streams. I've realized that I can't do them every day. It's impossible to do them every day. I'll combust. So I'll try to do them at least 5 times a week. Until all of them are over. I am on what? I was gonna do 31 of them. You know, a whole month. I'm on 17 out of 31, so we're about halfway done. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you folks later. Otsubone! Later with the Japanese study stream.